What's going on, Tennessee fans? My Vol Nation, them boys is hooping, and they just got a 4-star prospect. And I'm gonna tell you what, it's a big time weekend for the Tennessee Volunteers, but them boys ain't playing around. We're gonna discuss the newest commit, Malik Howard, and also one they're gunning for, and they're pulling out the red carpet for this prospect. But I can't blame him. He's a 5-star running back from Baylor, Tennessee. We discuss that and much more today on the show. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Appreciate everybody tuning in yet again. So today we discussing Malik Howard. As you guys know, the top teams I covered: Tennessee, Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Miami, and Georgia Tech. Right, those are 6. So whenever they have a big commitment, I try to, if I have a video done, I try to get it out there for you guys. Or I try to talk about it, man. But today we got to talk Tennessee because Tennessee is hot. Right, they got a commitment today. They're trying to land their next 5-star running back. We'll talk about them pulling out the red carpet and bringing in an NFL running back to make them feel like home. Right, talk about marketing if you're Tennessee. We'll talk about that a little bit later on the show. But today we're going to break down Malik Howard. Right, that is the newest commit for the Tennessee Volunteers. All right, I broke a few hours ago. I'm saying big time commitment for them. 4-star tight end Malik Howard chose Tennessee. Right, chose them over Alabama, Notre Dame, and Oregon. Very interesting because he plays at Oak Ridge, right? Wearing that crimson, red, and white almost makes it like a perfect match if he would have went to Alabama. But that is not the case. He is staying home. Go Vols, right? And remember, that's big time because we know for the Vols, you want to land on the in-state recruitment, especially the top end guys, right? So when it comes to Malik Howard and we look at his rating, and we look at the prospect that he is 6'3", 3.5, 231 pounds. Plays for Oak Ridge football. He is rated as the number 183 player nationally, number 8 tight end, and number 8 player in the state of Tennessee, right? And he took his OV June 5th, which is this weekend. And obviously next weekend was supposed to be Notre Dame. But big time for him to go ahead and shut down his recruitment and obviously and everything like that. All right. Now the scouting report per Andrew Ivis, who's been doing this for a very long time, director of scouting. He says a modern FTE projection with hands, fluidity, and post-catch urgency to be a featured target in any passing attack. Measured just under 6'4", 225 pounds this summer before junior year. More notably, came in with a near 6'10" wingspan. Sticky hands and superb body control leading to acrobatic grabs in traffic as he can float with his timing and make mid-flight adjustments. Competitive once the price is secured as he's quick to turn up and get up the field. Not a burner per se, but an attack cushion with his burst and sink the hips to break off defenders at the top of routes. Added mass will help with inline responsibilities, but is a willing blocker that can break the door down when asked to pull and lead. Projects as a potential impact player at the power 4 level that can be positioned around the formation in search of matchups. In 2025, here is his stats. He finished with 53 catches for 778 yards, 14.7 yards per catch, and 11 touchdowns. He helped Oak Ridge to a 9-2 record and made the TSSAA Division I Class 6A playoffs. Had a breakout campaign as a sophomore with 32 catches for 389 yards and 6 touchdowns. Okay, so that is officially the stats. That is all the good stuff that he brings to the table. Made the playoffs this past year for his football team and so much more. Make sure we good. Okay, come on. Gotta stop buffering. All right, all good. Okay, so now we're going to break it down and talk a little bit about his film, right? Got about 6 minutes of film. I don't think we'll do all of that, but we will obviously look at some different things, saying that he brings to the table, probably about 3 or 4 minutes or so of this film breakdown. All right, so let's talk about it. Right here, he's going to be playing in this slot. Let's see what we see from Malik Howard. Okay. So this was solid right here, as you guys see, right here against that backer. You got to cook him if you're a tight end, right? So good move on the inside, creates that separation. Quarterback finds him late, wide open over the middle of the field. Nice move in the open space right there to make him miss. And scores a touchdown, right? That was all Malik Howard on that play. It was a great route on the inside, beats obviously the will linebacker right there, and then was able to make the defender miss in the open space. And obviously scored the touchdown right there. Okay, so let's see where he is at. He is on this side, big number 3. Okay, same thing right there. I mean, you gotta put a hat on the hat, right? Too easy. Being able to split both of these guys, as you guys can see over the middle of the field. Great adjustment. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Did y'all see this catch? One-handed? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ooh, Lord. That right there look good. That right there look good. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut off my Wi-Fi on this. Man, I don't like how I'm buffering. I'm gonna give y'all that pristine content. I don't know why it got me buffering that bad like that. Okay. All right, we back. Okay, let's see where he's at. He should be right here. So let's see. Running play, hat on the hat, great drive. Okay. Good pancake block all the way down to the ground. I love it. Third highlight, you're showing your ability to block. Not only that you're just a pass catcher. Exactly what we want to see. Okay. Love it. And what I love too that's underrated and subtle about his game, he uses his hands well. Like he uses to create separation a little bit, but he's not using it into a way where he's pushing off. So use that kind of like get your hands off me a little bit, right? Kind of like bat your hands down and then being able to kind of just separate from the defender, right? And I love his tracking ability, right? Once again, it's not a great throw, right? Because he's running right here. You want to kind of get it over here where he don't have to do too much but bring it down. But look at how he adjusted this football mid-air, right? Turns his hips, turns his head, and then boom, look at this. Underthrown ball. This ball is in a position for the cornerback to go get that. But look at Malik Howard be able to sky over him for a, as the kiddos say, a head top catch, as the kiddos would say, and being able to drag the 2 feet. That's incredible, bro. So the dude catch radius is superb. He makes these acrobatic, as Andrew Ivan said, type catches, and he's a problem in this red zone, looks like. Same thing. I mean, just skying up, being a weapon in the red zone, one-on-one right here with this cornerback, right? Doesn't push off, gets up, skies over him again for another big time head top catch. I mean, exactly what you want to see at that position. And right here playing that slot. Let's see, runs kind of, it looks like a wheel route, wide open. The same thing, just skying over, right? He beats that guy. This guy's responsible for this side, right? And quarterback trusts him, right? Because this is covered well, but he throws it up. He knows Malik Howard's going to go up and go get it every single time. Right? So you have that trust in the red zone. I know my guy's going to make a play. So love this one right here. Right here, he's lined up on the outside edge, right? So in the boundary, we got obviously a safety right here, or yeah, safety right here. And then we got a free that's over here, right? This looks like potentially quarters coverage, right? So great job. Good hezzy right there. As I said, it looks like quarters coverage, right? This guy, this safety is going to be responsible for this area of the field. But again, all made by Malik Howard, right? Boom, creates that separation. Quarterback puts it right on him, and he breaks that tackle right there with a good lower body strength, and is able to score the tutty. Okay, here he is here. Let's see. Oh man, great block. Exactly what you want to see. Right here playing that full H-back position, and then just creating that hole in that space. And then right here, nice little quick screen to your tight end in open space, and being able to break away, man. Easy touchdowns. You guys can see right there. Pulled down horse collar tackle at the end. Okay, nice little hesitation. Another created space. Nice seam route again. I mean, easy touchdown right there. Every time he's creating that space against these defenders, like it's nothing. See, right here, this is a little bit of a press, right? You don't usually see tight ends be able to do this, right? Watch this press right here, but boom, he beats him right here at this play, right? Because the hands by the defender are late, and then he able to be able to create the separation between those two, and then boom, being able to, you know what I'm saying, catch that ball in traffic, smooth catch, being able to move the sticks again, but it started at the separation at the top of that route. Okay, boom, let's see. Blitz, great job right here. Boom, stays on them the entire time, all the way down for the pancake. So I love how he incorporates the mixture of blocking and also being able to catch the ball. Right here running a nice little out route, drag your feet, nice catch, move the sticks on a big time third down play. Right back in that slot, another big time seam route over the middle. Right, and I love how he just stays in the sight line. Right, see most receivers, and this is an underrated part, most receivers get frustrated. Right, if I'm a receiver, ideally I want the ball right here. Right, bro, just put it on me, bro. Right, but I love what he does. He got his arm up, but he doesn't quit on the play. Like, yo, bro, you see this? Like, bro, I'm open. Get it to me. But I love what Malik Howard does here. He doesn't get frustrated, right? He's like, okay, let me stand aside on my quarterback, right? He finally throws the ball. Okay, let me go track this football and go get it for my team, right? So love that. Most guys get frustrated because I didn't get it right when I wanted it, but he stayed in the sideline of the quarterback and he delivered the throw, making a nice catch. Another big time out route right here. Nice smooth catch, move the sticks. Nothing too crazy on that one. Okay, we got another red zone. This guy's pressed up. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, just release. Right. What's underrated for this kid too that probably won't be talked about is his footwork. Footwork is pristine. Right. Watch the footwork on this. That slow little boop boop. Right. Boom. Dude's already cooked. Right. Separation. Didn't have to use hands. Cooked already off the footwork. Right. And then here, this is a better throw by the quarterback. This is what I mean. This right here is an improvement by the quarterback. Right. Because this one he didn't have the sky for it. Like this one, the quarterback puts it on the where receiver can get it. It's past the DB. And he can sky up and go get it. That was a better throw by the quarterback. Put him in a great position. Another big time press. Beats him off the initial release. Great adjustment to the football. Back shoulder fade. That's just too easy. Nothing the corner going to be able to do on that one. And then right here, I love this. It's still like a little delayed route. I like you blocking. Okay, boom. Release. Wide open. Easy touchdown. Yeah, that's just a miscommunication by defense. He sold that really well. And then right here, let's see. Over the middle, big time post route. Great adjustment. Look at him pluck that ball out of the air with a low ball right here. That's what I said. The quarterback's a little inconsistent here. Just hit him in the shoulders, hit him in the chest, right? But look at him scoop that football off the ground, right? Big time scoop of the football off the ground and big time catch over the middle, at least a 20, 25 plus yard gain right there. Okay, another quick screen to Malik Howard. Big time stiff arm. Bulldozing guys, still not going down. Nice job right there. Okay, same thing here. Nice little just delayed route. Hey, everybody, the eye candy is on this guy number 4 right here. And the same thing, he sells it, and then goes and beats lines up the field. Right, smooth catch right there, easy touchdown for him. So it does a really good job selling that. You know what I'm saying? So that's something he can bring to Tennessee offense, just the ability to sell the block and then go up the seam, right? Because they love to get their tight ends involved. And then right here, this is a little low out and up, right? So watch this. 1, 2, 3, run out, and then beeline up the field, right? Cool. So now the safety is in a tough spot, right? Because it's like, okay, do I guard this guy over here, right? Or do I guard this tight end that's coming over the middle of the field? Because he's in a quandary, right? Because this guy is biting on this right here, this lower part right here, where really this is the linebacker's responsibility. So it's a great play ran right here by the offense, right? Because as you guys can see, right, he's supposed to be responsible for this guy, right? He should have kept going, and then the safety should have picked him up, right? But now, as you guys can see, there's 2 people. So it's like, what do you do, right? So also in this communication, you could have told this safety, hey, come over here. I'm going to get this guy. But it's bad communication, wide open over the middle of the field, and obviously big time catch from Malik Howard. But that was well set up by the play that was run. And the same thing right here, a nice little seam route over the middle of the field, big time catch, move the sticks. All right, we're going to look at 2 more plays. We're going to look at the full 6 minutes. And the same thing, that's just a little delay, sit in the zone, nice catch yet again right here, move the sticks. Okay, right here playing that tight end, and then we see the block. Move him. Big time pancake block, and I love how he got to the second level right there to help out his team. All right, this will be the last play we look at. Okay, here it is right here. And love that. Love the late hands, but didn't fold right there, right? Because the play I don't think is designed for him. The play is designed for this guy, right? Quarterback didn't like what he see. Pressure's coming. Okay, boom. Let me create the separation. Let me get the catch from my team, and let me break away for, obviously, the first down. So my honest thoughts on Malik Howard. Dude can play. He's not going to wow you with the breakaway speed or things like that, but dude is acrobatic. Dude makes big-time catches. Dude is a highlight machine waiting to happen. You can use him in the red zone. He can block well, as you guys can see on that play. And he's going to be another weapon in the Tennessee offense that, you know what I'm saying, you need a third down conversion, you can give him the ball. You need a block, you can allow him to do that, right? You need to get a big-time play in the red zone. He's going to be able to get that for you. So underrated pickup by, obviously, the Tennessee Vols, but I think it's going to help them a lot moving forward and everything they want to do and they want to accomplish, obviously, in the future. So that's my honest thoughts and assessment. I think this is a really good pickup for the Tennessee Vols and everything that they want to do. All right. Now, let's keep it going. And to end off the show for today, we're going to talk about what's going on with the Vols, right? And I think they're doing a really great job right now with their recruitment. Make sure I got the graphic. I can't even find it. Hold on 1 second. No, that is not it. Hold on, let me look up. So what I love about Tennessee is they do a really great job of ingratiating the past with the present and the future, right? And what I mean by that is this right here, right? So you talk about pulling out all stops, right? I mean, this is how you get it done if you're a Tennessee Vol, right? And your coach Heupel and you're the offensive coordinator, like this is how you get it done, right? They literally have Alvin Kamara on campus for David Gabriel Georgies, right? And it's exactly what you want. You know, you're showing him, yo, we believe in you. You're a priority. We're allowing you to meet with a guy that has success at our program, and he'll tell you all the ins and outs, right? And remember, Kamara recently made a donation to Tennessee as well, right? So I could easily see when his playing career is over, he's a coach somewhere, or you know what I'm saying, he has a big time role within his Tennessee program because they've honored him, you know what I'm saying, and he's done the right things with this program. Because remember, he went to Alabama first. That didn't work out. Then he had to go to Hutchinson Community College. Then he ended up at Tennessee. But Tennessee is what put him on the map to get him to the NFL. So I love how Tennessee uses, hey, this is the guy that came to our program. Things didn't work out the way they wanted to. And now look where he's doing in the NFL. He's had multiple contracts, right? He's been in the league for quite a while. I think nearly a 10-year vet. And you can use this as an example to show other kids, this is what you can be. And this is a great recruiting pitch to show David Gabriel Georgies of what it can be if you come to Tennessee, what it can be if you decide to choose our program, right? So that's what you have to do. You have to pull out all the stops with this, right? And as you guys can see here, he's meeting with them, right? Top priority, having lunch, having dinner, being able to see everything. So they're doing the right stuff to land him. And this is exactly what you want, right? Show David Gabriel Georgies like, yo, you matter to us, bro. We want you bad. Right. So I love that. And he even commented on it as well, right? With obviously a little Tennessee colors. Exactly what you want to see from your program, right? And one more thing I want to talk about with this really quick is this aspect right here, right? Tennessee just going all out. I think they had it. Here it is right here, right? Bienvenue a la maison, right? So I believe, I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess. I'm trying to think what language that is. That might be French. Because I think in Canada, I think they speak French too, or he might speak French. I don't want to assume. I know that ain't Portuguese because you wouldn't say bienvenue. I think that is French for sure. Yeah. Bienvenue à la maison. Yeah. So I love that, right? You incorporated the culture, you draw on the rock, right? Hey, like, bro, you matter, bro. We want you here. Don't go to Ohio State, bro. You are a priority for the Tennessee Vols. This is exactly what we want, right? We want you here with us. So I think they're pulling out all the stops, and as I said before, they're pulling out the red carpet. They want DGG badly, and it's even talking about maybe even their tight end giving up their number 0, right? Ethan Davis. So they want him bad. I think if you Tennessee pull out all the stops, you're going to have the open availability for DGG to come in and play early, right? Because Deshaun Bishop, I think he's 1 year older. He might have 1 more year, or he might go to the league. Got Javin Gordon coming from Tulane, but after that, it's pretty open, right? And it's going to be interesting to see kind of what happens there, man. So they're pulling out all the stops. I think they're doing the right stuff to land DGG, and they're showing him, hey, we want you bad. So that's how you get it done. But that's going to do it for today's show. Appreciate you guys tuning into the film breakdown and all of the latest recruiting news. About to post this right now, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And always remember, it's always peace and love.